Yo.
Crash and flow.
Man. It's an emotional payoff in anime. This is just nutty. You know what I want to do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like I understand you don't feel this way, but every once in a while, you know, you like something so much, you want the people around you to watch it as well, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm just saying. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With any hobby, even.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, you know
Yeah.
what's meditative? Carving your ex's name into it, you know? Like, whatever it is.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, you know.
That's easy for me to say. I've been married 6 years, so no one knows. Everybody knows that's not a problem for me.
Right, but like sometimes it's almost like if there was a way, right, that I could put you put you in a cabin, right, for like 7 days, a cabin, food, whatever, but you can't leave the cabin. Okay, you're in the wilderness. You can open the windows or whatever, right? And the only thing that you need to do is watch an anime that I recommend, right? Kind of put you in like an anime prison, right? But you know, you don't have any distractions. I'm actually doing this for your benefit, right? There's no distractions or anything like that, and you'll watch something that I recommend, and life doesn't get in the way, you know. And then it was like a socially acceptable thing where people would be like, "Oh, he's in the cabins. He's watching he's watching a season of something that Yasin told him to watch."
You should offer that as like a vacation package where,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
here,
yeah.
I will set up your vacation. I will deliver steaks at these times,
Right.
and then you curate their viewing.
Honest, dude, if let me tell you how much I would pay for this. Okay, I would easily pay. I would put money aside over the course of 3 months and easily pay $700 if it meant that it would get you to watch 500 episodes of Naruto. No problems. No problems.
That's too many. It's too many.
Shut up, bro.
It's too many.
No, man, it's okay. It's like 22
How long is
minutes.
he? 22? 22 times 500? That'd be a whole different person.
Yeah, that's what I'm paying for.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I think,
easily 700. Plus, I will do your steaks for you. Like, I'll be in the adjoining cabin,
I don't need
right?
to do
And I'll
a
make
steak.
you the
Yeah.
steaks, and I'll slide
You know
it in
what
the
thing
slot.
is? I feel like if I watched this stuff in my teens and early 20s,
Yeah.
it would affect me. I don't know what it does at, like, when you're in your mid-30s and stuff. I don't
Whatever.
know.
You watch Avatar: The Last Airbender like recently, and it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
but I
this is
saw
the
it
thing.
as a
Yeah.
kid.
Nah, get out of here. Whatever, man.
All right.
You can get in on anything. You can
could probably
get
get
hyped
into
on anything.
anything.
The only thing that I can't get into at all,
Yeah.
women's basketball.
It's hard to even find. How do you even locate it to get into it?
Can't do
It's
it.
tough.
Can't do it.
Dude,
Can't do
I
it.
watched the first 3 seasons of WNBA. Like, I've watched all the games and stuff. But the Rockets did, the Houston Comets won the
Yeah.
first 3 championships. So it was easy.
Right. Yeah.
But,
Gymnastics.
gymnastics
No
is
problem.
easy.
Yeah,
Most
easy,
watchable.
super talented. What's it called?
Tennis.
Soccer, tennis, of
Soccer.
course. Yeah, tennis. All of those sports are fine. I don't even like obviously UFC, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is about basketball, and it's the one that like really fighting for like you know more pay and whatever, and I just like no one wants to watch.
No, I've never seen ladies hockey other than the World Cup. I enjoy the World Cup. I just like anything with people. I was watching people compete in chess the other day.
Yeah.
Getting sweaty. Like, I think I was the only one sweaty. I don't think they were sweaty. They were bored, but
I
was
mean,
like,
you know,
looking-
if you know the moves, it's fun, right? Plus, on top of which, what is it? What is chess if not the universal comparison to everything else, right? What they'll do will be like, you know, jiu-jitsu, but when you really learn about it, it's like a game of chess, right? You're thinking a couple moves ahead. Then there's actual video of footage of Kobe saying, okay, well, you fake this way and you hezi this way, and really it's like a game of chess. Like everything is a game of chess. So you should be able to watch chess and appreciate chess.
I was teaching my wife how to play chess, and I was like, here, the king can go all directions, but
Yeah,
only one spot,
one
and the
step.
queen can go anywhere.
Right.
And she's like, but if he dies, the game is over? I was like, yeah. She's like, this is bullshit. This guy can't even, he takes one step at a time.
Yeah, because he's fat. He's been eating food. He's well fed.
Something I'd never paid attention to was I was like, yeah, why is he the most? He can't do shit in here.
Yeah, well, I mean, who came up with the rules of chess? Also, because
White guy.
Well,
Probably not. I think it's
you're
a
just
Persian
throwing
game.
that up? Oh, okay.
Well,
So
because
throwing
white
it-
gets to go first. So it's just like feels like a white guy made the rules. He's like, you know
fair.
who goes first? Me. Me.
That's true. But I guess it's like good versus evil, like white and black. Right?
Sure.
Even because if you're gonna credit a color to like good versus evil, it's like light and darkness and whatnot. Maybe that's what he was going for. I'm just trying. I'm just trying not to jump on him. Maybe he was just like, I just meant. It's like now.
I think what he was saying is, if I'm here, I go first. If I'm not here, then the white piece goes first. Either way, the white goes first. I think that's what he was trying to do.
All right. Well,
but I think the first chess. Okay, Google. Where was chess created?
Here's what I understood from
What's your guess?
the most commonly held belief is that chess originated
China.
in Persia, where it was called chaturanga. Do you want a little more context?
chaturanga.
It was called. No, thank you, Google. It was called chaturanga. Also,
Wait, that's a yoga position.
yeah.
Chaturanga is a yoga position. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Yoga.
Hold on. Am I doing this yoga position wrong?
Okay. Here we go. It's the right way to do chaturanga. Why is there a 2-minute video of it? Okay. Yeah, it's the thing when you float, plank, and
Maybe it means something
yeah.
like to plank, which is like a board.
So you go, there you go. You got your it's the plank motion thingy-mabobby. There we go. Is a major component of Ashtanga and Vinyasa and power yoga, rarely referred to in English as four-limb staff pose. Okay, well, see, there it is.
Cool. Also, apparently, the original name of chess. So,
Right,
if
okay.
nothing else about this podcast,
Now you
you've
know.
definitely learned something.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, one of those. One of those. You play chess?
R.I.P. Biggie. Do I play chess? I know how to play chess. I don't play chess because again, there was a comparison. This one's for the Muslim people. I think there was some sunnah or some narration that said that if you play chess, you're actually burning time. Therefore, there's better things to do with your time than playing chess.
I think that's your dad telling you that. Is that true?
I think so. Yeah, I think
It
so.
can't be.
Yeah, I think so. Chess, Islam. Let's see. Official said included under gambling and is a waste of time and money and cause for hatred and enmity between players. The verse in the Quran: intoxicant gambling is idolatry and divination. That's what. Can you play chess in Islam? Saudi Arabia Mufti has ruled that chess is forbidden in Islam, saying it encourages gambling and waste of time. I don't know if it encourages gambling, but it definitely wastes of time. I guess you can gamble on any, but really,
I don't think it's a waste of time.
You can.
I don't. I think it's as much a waste of a time as almost anything else.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, like if you're gonna say chess is it was a waste of time, but
Then what isn't?
Then not playing Call of Duty.
Well, that's 1,000% a waste of your time. A chess is at least a mental battle of wills.
What are you talking
of,
about?
like-
The mental battles that we go for Halo? What are you talking about?
8-year-olds win your tournament. Actually, 8-year-old win chess tournaments too. All right, I don't know. It's a moot point. I don't know where to take it, but yeah, if chess is a waste of time,
Then everything else is.
I want to talk to this mufti. I was like, hey, how do you have
Saudi?
fun? He's like, I don't.
He's just praying all the time. That's all
Mashallah.
he's doing, right?
Jeez, man.
But
I don't
yeah.
even know what to say if chess is haram. I'm not sure. I'm like watching movies about chess. That can't be right. Yeah.
Oh man, the Legend of Bagger Vance. That was a great movie.
That was golf, wasn't it?
Shit, sorry.
The chess of the
The chess of grass, if you will.
yes, the chess of grass.
Speaking of movies, I watched a movie that was just recently released on Netflix called Unbroken. Directed by none other than Angelina Jolie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is it good? Tell me. You
yes,
just
it
stop
is.
talking. You start saying yup a bunch of times and clicking.
Okay, so out in 2014, a near-fatal plane crash in World War II, during World War II, and it is an Olympian, Louis Zamperani, spent 47 days on a raft and then eventually gets picked up by Japan and is placed in a camp there as a prisoner of war.
Yeah.
But they know that he's an Olympian, and there's they're trying to prove a point. These Japanese, what's it called?
People.
Soldiers. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to say people. It's like the people who are running the camp. Really, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 7.2 on IMDb. I give it a solid 7.8.
Is she in it?
No, she's just directing.
Just directing. All right,
Yeah,
pretty
she's up
cool.
there. Not only that, writers Joel Cohen, the Cohen brothers, Ethan Cohen as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's I think it was one of those things where it was a push to get an Oscar. I don't know if it got one, but there we
Dang.
go. So definitely worthwhile.
I watched your last recommendation. I watched Papillon. Papillon.
Papillon, yeah.
French word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good movie actually. I enjoyed
solid,
it.
right? Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
solid.
All right, cool.
It's a little bit of Shawshank Redemption, but like much grimier. Like
Right.
we're
Yeah.
gonna put this up your butt. You know?
And
But
then
it
when you're
was-
done with that, I'm gonna put it up my butt.
Yeah. We're gonna I hope your butt's clean because it's gonna meet some of my butt. Jeez.
Oh man! Literally, when the guy's like, "You had one job,
Yeah.
keep this in your butt," you
man.
couldn't even do that.
At one point,
man.
he's like, "I have diarrhea. I've lost the money." I was like, "You can't just lose your poop and money all at once. Where are you keeping your money? In the poop? Yeah."
That's exactly what's happening.
Oof.
Didn't Charlie Hunnam walk a little with too much
Swagger?
confidence? To
for a French guy, I'm like, is that how they walked?
Yeah, okay, that for sure. But for a prisoner,
Yeah, I think he has a beat in his head at all times. It's like,
yeah.
Rami
That was
Malek, solid,
Yeah.
skinny dude.
solid skinny dude. Yeah, he did. He definitely very good.
His jaw does this thing where it protrudes as he gets skinnier. It's just like this. Oh man, it's good. It's good.
Just develops an underbite.
Yeah, underbite. Exactly.
Oh, man.
Good recommendation though. I like.
Hey
it.
man, I'm glad I didn't have to put you in a cabin in the woods to watch it. That one, no, I appreciate that
Yeah,
one. I appreciate it. It
thank
makes
you.
me feel good. It really does. This-
No, hey,
it's
listen,
it's an-
we finished up Scrubs, like 9 seasons in 6 weeks, and then I was just like, let's just watch a couple of movies. We've both had enough of watching the same TV show. So
yeah.
nice. I'll check out Angelina Jolie.
My
Well-
sorry, go ahead.
We started watching The Good Shepherd with Matt Damon and Angelina Jolie in it.
Okay, I gotta
but
watch that.
It's hella boring. So I got 40 minutes in and I stopped.
Okay. Do you know what's
Hella
not
boring.
Do you know what's not boring?
Boy.
Tom Cruise's entire catalog.
Oh yeah, man. Tom
Okay,
Cruise is-
I'm on a spiritual journey currently right now. Over
Yeah.
the course of like 2 weeks, I have just been, if it's got Tom Cruise in it, I'm watching it, baby. I'm watching it. And what I've understood, first of all, if you watch enough movies back to back of one particular actor, you start picking up like their very specific cues and little twitches and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like I know Tom Cruise at a level, at a personal level. But let me just go through this catalog real quick.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, I haven't watched Tom. I have yet to watch Top Gun, so I know I'm lacking in that. Okay,
Right.
So I didn't go too far back. I watched all of Mission Impossibles. They're
There's
all
like-
great, but Mission Impossible 2 sucks.
I just saw the third one last week. It was
Yeah,
okay.
Third one's great. Third one's got the greatest bad guy ever. This most nonchalant dude. Where's the rabbit's foot? And he's like count to 10, doesn't stop at all, and actually, so good. All right, so all of Mission Impossible, definitely great. Last time, okay, Collateral, I haven't got. I just wore War of the Worlds, solid,
Great movie. Solid. I
Solid.
liked it.
Yeah,
That's the one that ends because
they get
they
a
didn't
flu.
have. Yeah, they didn't have our immune system.
Yeah,
Good point. Good point.
Jack Reachers, all of the Jack Reachers,
The Jack Reachers are horrible.
but still fun to watch though.
I guess, man.
He's just beating people up, then shooting them, and then that's it. He's like a man in the wind
Yeah,
who's just hitchhiking across the world.
Sometimes you didn't even have a reason to shoot him. Like give me the. I don't know. I like Minority Report. That was a good
Minority
one.
Report, solid. Oblivion.
Oblivion. That's the one where he's on a.
No.
It's which one is that?
That one is the one where he's on Earth and he's working with that other girl, and all they're doing is patrolling an area
Right.
after the attack.
Right. You patrol an area. There's aircraft, but everybody's just patrolling. Yeah, that's a good one actually. That's beautiful. Beautiful movie.
You're right. Very, very striking to look at. The Mummy, American Made, also like that's good acting
Yeah.
chops. That's the autobiography kind of sort of a guy who was helping. I think it was a CIA import drugs
I think.
into Canada, into
What
America.
was the samurai movie he did?
The Last Samurai.
The Last Samurai. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a movie.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. So American Made, if people haven't watched it, because it's not one of the more popular ones, but he's fantastic. Barry Seal, an American pilot who became a drug runner for the CIA in the 1980s.
Oh, this is about the Iran-Contra. This is a true story.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the Iran-Contra affair. That's really good. Also, Edge of Tomorrow. I can't recommend that movie enough.
Solid movie, yeah. Edge of Tomorrow is really good.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. If you compare Tom Cruise's entire catalog versus someone that we hold dear to our hearts, that is Will Smith. Tom Cruise has lapped Will Smith in good movies.
I think Tom Cruise was already doing major movies by the time Will Smith was still doing Will Smith. Like, he was still Fresh Prince. Mm-hmm. I think Tom Cruise...
1990 is the Days of Thunder, which is arguably one of his first big ones.
Yeah, but like by then he had already done like 15 movies.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Including Top Gun. He did Top Gun in 1986. Right?
Ooh, Top Gun is before Days of Thunder. Okay, so we had to go 1986. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, and Top Gun is huge. Like, that was like, wow, everybody watched it. People called each other nicknames. I'm Goose, I'm Maverick,
Really? That was happening? I don't know.
Yeah. Top Gun is one of the, it's an iconic movie. And then Will Smith didn't even start till Independence Day. So, like...
Yeah, so he started, first anything was 1986, but that was all like music videos and stuff like that. He doesn't really get going since 1993, 6 Degrees of Separation.
When did Independence Day come out?
Well, no, that's irrelevant. Bad Boys came out before 1995.
Really? Independence came out before Bad Boys?
No, Bad Boys came out before Independence Day. Independence Day came out in 1996.
Really? All right. So I feel like that's when nobody even watched 6 Degrees of Separation.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, why would they?
Yeah.
Because he's nobody.
Yeah.
And the story is a very good one, but it's not about anything,
I kind of want him to, okay, so he's Bright 2, Bad Boys 4, that's coming out. The Council, I have no idea. King Richard, that might be cool. But you know what I want him to do? I want him to be the Black Samurai. Chadwick Boseman was going to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the only known, I think, Black Samurai in Japan, based on true story.
Oh, man.
Could we give that to Will Smith? That would
he's
be kinda
too
cool.
old.
He's too old?
Yeah, he's too old, man. He's like 55 or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Unlike Tom Cruise, who's probably like 65 or something. How old is Tom Cruise? He's born in 62, so
yeah.
Tom Cruise is old. What I love about Tom Cruise, he still does like Tropic Thunder. He does cameos in Austin Powers.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't seem to take himself seriously too much.
Yeah, to an extent. And he's on his 8th Mission Impossible movie.
You can't take yourself seriously if you're a part of Scientology.
Jeez, he's on his 8th Mission Impossible movie, and they're making another Top Gun movie for next year.
Yeah.
Wow.
If there's anyone in Hollywood that's getting the blood transfusion of a 16-year-old, it's definitely Tom Cruise.
Dude, I'm looking at his IMDb. He has an Untitled Space X project. Mm-hmm. Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat. I don't know if this is a Die Hard.
No,
spin-off?
that's Edge of Tomorrow. That's the sequel to Edge
sequel.
Of Tomorrow.
Okay, so that's a sequel. Mm-hmm. Mission Impossible 7 and 8 sequels. Top Gun Maverick sequel. Mission Impossible Fallout sequel. Then American Made, and then The Mummy, Jack Reacher, Mission Impossible. This guy, man,
he's working.
He knows,
eh?
Yeah, he knows how to set it up. He's like, make this movie for 10 years. I will.
Yeah. Also, that guy's not anywhere. He's not in social media. He's nothing. He's just either making movies or he's staying at home. He's almost like Logic. I don't fuck with nobody. Like nobody. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. My Tom Cruise kick right now. There's still 6 or 7 movies to watch.
Yeah, I wonder who you'll switch to next.
No, I gotta take a break. Go back to anime
sense.
maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's my phone? I wanted you to take a quiz.
Okay, take a quiz.
You know what I'm saying? Whoa! Someone is saving a dog. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You watch it. You have. Do you follow the account The Dodo?
No.
What, dude? As a guy who likes animals?
Yeah.
I feel like you should. It's always like a uplifting video of I saw a squirrel, his tail was broken, so I brought him inside and I nursed him back, and then now I let him go and he visits me every Friday and he brings me nuts now, and it's like this weird thing. Or it's like there was a hummingbird that was exhausted and I fed it a little bit of sugar water and now he's my best friend. It's always stuff like that. You should
I would
watch
if
that,
you
man.
give me the opportunity to nurse a hummingbird back to health.
Right?
Dude, this place would have hummingbirds everywhere. That would be a sick pet. Can you imagine?
Dude, there is an old man in somewhere in Europe that has hummingbird friends. So in the morning he wakes up and he opens the window and he has a little cup of sugar water, and then the hummingbird comes from outside and just lands on his hand or whatever and takes the sugar, like the sugar water.
Man, that's cool. That's what they should be teaching in school.
You could also do that to. We have a mutual friend that nursed a bee, I believe.
Who? They won't mind.
Daniel.
Which Daniel?
Rosa.
Oh, really? Nursed a bee? Yes. I thought it was a spider, but yeah, bee makes more sense.
Yeah, ain't nobody nursing a spider.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
one's nursing a
I will
spider.
save a spider. Take a spider, put it in the glass, slide a paper under it, and then set it free outside.
Right.
But I'm not trying to CPR a spider. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go,
It's your
spider.
time to go, spider. I got so many spiders in my balcony. I literally we start spider. I looked like as if they were listening. I was like,
Heard you talking shit.
dude, I've got dozens of spiders bigger than your thumb in the balcony. I don't know how they survive. It's freaking cold outside. They're just there.
What are they
I'm like,
catching as well?
What are they catching?
Yeah.
I think they're just eating each other. No joke. Like they're eating each other at this point. Spiders do eat each other.
They do? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's spiders. You don't think that they have scruples, right? You
No.
don't think I don't think this is, you never think of a spider as an honorable spider.
No. See, the thing is, a lot of other bees, you're like bees, as an instinct, you're
You're
like, have the
working.
uniform. You're working. You're a worker bee. You
Yeah.
see a ladybug, you're like, ladybug.
Yes.
Ant, soldier ant.
Yeah,
Spiders, you're just like this freaking
Spiders
rogue
is like, I'm
spider.
here to fuck things up.
Yeah. They do make beautiful webs, though, man.
Yeah,
Like,
Dude,
I went out there and the web was frozen. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was like a snowflake that was this big,
Yeah.
filled with bugs. That part, it's hard to get around the bug part.
Yeah,
You're like, this
it's
is
true.
beautiful. What's
It's
this?
all these carcasses here.
All these carcasses.
He's
Someone's
just
gonna
saving
eat.
it for later, right? He's
Like
wrapping
ice
it.
cream.
Yeah, and he's like, they bite it and it liquefies their inside, so their insides become juice, and then they just slurp it.
I was watching scorpions hunt last
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
That's how I sent you the video I sent you. But scorpions are, man, we're glad we don't have anything like scorpions. Those things, they are great at just stinging you and then getting all the way out of the way. They're like, we got you. I know. A lot of scorpions are like, poom, and they're like, just look away. They're just like, I don't
They don't
pretend
even
I didn't do
face you.
anything. Yeah, and then you're doing this and then you die. It's crazy. Scorpions are crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, very high on my list of animals I don't want any bigger.
Yeah, that's true. Them and centipedes.
Well, centipedes definitely, but at least they don't have like a friggin', like a stinger.
No, but have you seen the desert centipedes? First of all, they move way
Oh,
too
no.
quickly. The desert centipedes? You've never seen a desert centipede run, bro?
No,
Oh, bro, that's nightmare fuel. That is nightmare fuel. If you open up one
man.
right now and just see it, literally, it moves so quick that it's like you will see it. If you see it in front of you, it could be
man.
up your pant leg immediately.
I typed in desert centipede and it's immediately like, do you mean giant desert centipede? I was like, is there any other? Wow, this thing is big as your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bigger than your hand. This thing is girthy.
Yeah, it's big.
Oh man, its mouth has pieces. You can see its.
Yeah.
Oh my god, jeez. I need a can of Aqua Welva right now or some WD-40.
Just detach his legs immediately.
Ooh, desert centipede versus desert scorpion.
Oh yeah, they got fight videos. They got one where it's like one fighting a snake. A desert centipede takes down a snake.
See, they have these I've heard about these in Texas, and mainly because of Arizona has a lot of this because of
Yeah.
the desert. But man, people are letting themselves get bit by these.
Yeah, that's gross.
Oh, never happening. Yeah, this is scary as heck.
Yeah, super scary.
Yeah, I'm glad we've gentrified our situation so we don't have to deal with these guys.
Yeah, you just get the little small centipedes, and that's great.
They're pretty harmless.
Yeah, they don't bite, so it's all good. They just eat everything else, which is fantastic. Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, frass. I think that's the word. Hold on, I'm going to teach you a new word. Or I'm going to
Okay.
Yeah.
Frass?
frass. Yeah. And
Frass. It's Persian.
I think that's what it is. Ant frass. Okay, FRASS. Okay.
Okay.
What that is it's the byproduct of whatever like ants working. Okay, so if it's a termite, right? Which is essentially I think just an ant with wings. They eat they eat wood and then they make it into a ball and then they carry it and they bring it somewhere else and they deposit it there and they go back to eating wood. Okay, so then that ball and then the collection of whatever it is that they leave behind is called frass. Now other types of ants do other things where they're just they're not technically eating wood. They're just trying to make a home within the wood, and then they just move debris of stuff what they've chewed out as well. But that is like a mixture. You'll see like different colors or whatnot because they're moving a bunch of different types of material out of the way. Anyway, all of that is called frass. Now, if you find frass in your home, you can Google frass, and then after you can match the picture of what you see online to what you're seeing on the floor, and then that will help you identify what type of ant situation you're dealing with. And then once when you figure that out, you can figure out a bait situation that you can put in the same spot where the frass normally shows up. What the ant will do is will come into the bait, pick up a globule of whatever liquid, and then bring it back home. And then over time, it will poison whatever is happening back then. It's got like a time delay situation.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just had to learn that because there was a little bit of frass that was that I was spotting in the house, and then I had to go through that entire thing. So if that's ever useful to you or any one of the listeners, that's what it is. The deposit is called frass. It looks like dust or sawdust. You look at it, you match it, you figure out what type of ant you're dealing with, and then you buy a bait for it, and then you kill them.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What kind of bait did you buy?
You just go to Amazon and then you type in like ant bait, and then after you can see which ones you need. But like if it's termite, you'll need like depending on the frass, it might be termite, and then that is a whole different thing. That you got to get in what's it called? Exterminator. Yeah, termites are badass and also bad for your house.
I can imagine they can eat your house.
Yeah, you just eat all of your house. All right, man, we're gonna test your knowledge, brother.
Sure.
All right, these are apparently the most common slang phrases, commonly known Torontonian phrases. Okay, fam. That's very easy. You know what fam is. Do you ever use fam in a sentence, by the way?
All the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've never heard you say one.
I type it normally.
Okay, yeah. That's true. Okay. Breeze. Do you know what breeze means?
No.
All right. It's when you're trying to tell someone to beat it.
Breeze?
Yeah. Ayo, breeze. I don't know if I'm using this correctly, but whatever.
I like a cool breeze.
Use
I
this
thought
word
somebody
to
called me
tell
a
someone
breeze.
to beat it. If you're dealing with a Toronto man and you want him gone, this should do the trick. Bare mans.
I've heard people say that, but yeah, what's that mean?
Or just bare means a lot, apparently, which is the opposite of what bare would be.
Okay.
And bare mans means a lot of men. Ting. Go ahead, bro.
Dang.
Not quite.
It's a lady?
Yes, it is. Well done. But what type of lady?
An available one?
This is not going to be your main lady.
Oh.
Okay.
What do you call your main? What do you call?
I don't know what you call your main lady in
Call her
Torontonian.
Call some bare mans.
But yeah, this is a no strings attached situation.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Kiati.
I can't even.
Cyatti.
No.
Yeah. It means you're obnoxious, but it's when you tell that, you got to tell that to a lady though. You can't call a dude Kiati. I guess you could. There's no rules to this, but generally it's reference to a girl. All
Okay.
right. Number 6, cheesed.
Angry. Upset.
Okay. Well done.
Yeah.
Sweeter man.
I don't know, man. What could that be?
Like a girl saying that a dude is attractive or an attractive dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Moss. Got nothing? All right.
No.
If you're already stressed out, maybe you should just relax, aka moss. This one Ute.
Young people.
Yes. Wagwan, you know this one too.
Yep.
Marved. Go ahead. Marved.
When somebody owes you money?
It's close. It's when you're hungry.
I thought somebody named Marvin owned somebody money and now he's a verb. Like he's a, sorry.
Reach, you know that one?
Yep.
And the other one is not even worthy of mentioning. So there it is. I think you did 50%. That's cool. I think maybe
I'm proud of that.
Yeah. Why don't you start using it in your everyday life, brother?
I don't know. I don't want to get other people's two cheese, so they marv me some breezies. I don't know, because I got to translate all of this. I can't remember any of this stuff. Also, some of that stuff, breeze sounds like a good thing. It's like a cool breeze. No, not a cool breeze. You know, like you
I
gotta
want you to go away.
Yeah.
See, I'm assuming you live it. You're part of like stand up, right? Aren't you with like hip people? No one's saying these type of things.
I think this is strictly young club people and people on the internet. I don't think actual humans use these words. Like, I don't think anybody in their 20s, like past 25, is saying these words.
Actually, we've had a guest that came on that's used these words before. It's a stand up as well.
Yeah. Which one was it? Who was it?
Hassan Fils. Hassan.
Yeah, that guy. He would. Yeah. But he's like over the top.
But it looks like
you know,
kind of suits him.
Yeah, kind of. Also, that guy just posts up videos of him making basketball shots and stuff. Like, that guy does stuff.
That too.
So.
Yeah,
he can see that guy's a trendsetter, right? Like, if you said any one of those words, everybody would look at you. Me too.
Yeah,
most of us.
Yeah.
Hisham. But when Phil does it sounds so natural.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shout out. Maybe we'll get him on the podcast again.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be down. I'm sure he would be down. Brother, what would you like to fight? One bear, regular size, 1,000 frogs.
Oh, easily 1,000 frogs.
Okay.
Do I have any sort of tool? And I will literally
nothing.
take anything, even like a water, nothing. Even with a bear, I get nothing.
Yeah, that would be.
I need something with a bear. I need something.
I haven't thought about the weaponry that you would use.
Yeah, I think if you got a bear, I take one bear, but I need like something. It doesn't have to be, a gun, but it needs to be like a racket, at least a tennis racket or a wooden bat, for children, right? Like something that gives me almost a fighting chance. That's
right. Do you remember Grizzly Man?
Yeah, of course, man. Who can forget Grizzly Man?
How did you feel when because you don't see the video, you only hear the audio of this dude getting eaten.
You just hear the audio of a man getting eaten by a bear.
Yeah.
I feel like if he wasn't able to hold the bear off, because he is around bears all the time.
That's true. And he's hiking. He's got a heavy pack on him.
Yeah, it makes it tough to think, all right, if he can't figure this shit out, I definitely need at least 2 tennis rackets and some chili powder or something. Just be like, pocket sand this guy.
Some chaat masala.
Yeah, also, I don't know.
Ow.
Like frogs, I'm like, I don't know how the frogs would kill me. I have many ways of hurting a frog. Like almost anything I do would hurt the frog.
Yeah, that's true.
So
unless they're poisonous, in which case one of them will just take you down.
No, they don't bite. It's still like I have to eat them. I have to kill them so much that it splatters in my eyeballs, and that's. So yeah, definitely 1,000 frogs, whatever color and frogs. Poisonous. It's so cool. Like the more poisonous they are, I'm like,
the prettier they look.
Dark. Yeah, it's like this is neon blue. Yeah, Jordan makes his shoes after this one. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, that's so true. But whoever look, because you have to lick it, right, for you to.
I think it's more than that.
I think poison dart, you touch it and you die.
Sure.
Hold on, let's find out.
But a poison dart, is that a frog or is that a dart?
Yeah, it's a frog.
Okay, cool. I was just like.
Well, yes, Yasin, if the dart hits you.
Yeah.
Okay, also known formerly poison arrow frog, commonly named brightly colored. Okay, so they have different colors. It could be like yellow. Hold on a second. Let me pull this and put it over here. Look at these colors over here. It's beautiful. What can we figure out? Okay, toxicity. Poison darts. They secrete something, toxins, and I can't read any of those stuff through the skins. Toxic poison, freezing species, chemical prey for ants, diet because captive, behavior, chemical extracted. Wow, they just don't say how they can kill you.
Well,
it's 200 times more potent than morphine.
Well, you don't even have to at that point. You just know. You're like, hey, it's twice as potent as morphine. I think it said it excretes the.
Yeah, it excretes it, but I'm figuring if you touch it, do you die or do you have to lick it?
Oh, you gotta have to lick it because we don't, even if it excretes it, we don't absorb it through our skins, most likely. I don't want to pretend I know something about what I don't. But there's...
I'll do
Can you
some
imagine?
research. I don't know what's going on over here. But yeah, if it's the cooler the color, the less you should touch it.
If that was the case, if it could just kill you on contact, I feel like there'd be a lot more people using it to kill people. Like another frog attack. This man threw frogs at 6 bystanders without any warning. Just
Drive-by frogging.
friggin', like ninja stars.
Yeah.
I imagine a frog with like,
just slaps you right in the forehead.
oh, you're like, oh no.
What color is it?
Yeah. That would be it. Frog sweating. Yeah, I feel like if it would be that easy, then people would be using it to like just.
The problem is that like how do you launch the frog?
You gotta put on gloves, dude.
Okay, so you put on gloves,
You dip in
go
the
find
jar,
a frog.
right? You
You
just,
put
like, just flinging them at people like that. That's what you're doing.
You put the frog in a Nerf gun.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, just at the
And then-
top of like a foam arrow. Just bonk.
I like the thought of just like ninja starring them at people. Can you imagine a frog just like spinning at you? And shit?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That'd be a good game.
Yeah, that would be. What if, bro? What if, like, in 3 weeks' time, someone actually dies from a drive-by frogging? We've started a trend.
It's true.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you know what? Guns are going down. Frogs are going up.
Frogs
we don't
going
need
up?
bullets anymore.
There's people just they have like grow-ups in their basement.
Yep.
Just breeding.
Yeah,
breeding.
Republicans. Just over my dead body, you can have my dart. They're like, this is what Sam Adams was writing about. I think he makes beer, but you know what I mean. I think Sam Adams is a brewery, but
Yeah,
you know.
no idea. Interesting.
Thanks for bringing that shit up. Have you seen a show called Hamilton Morris's Pharmacopoeia?
No, I have not. That's quite the title.
So Hamilton Morris is a writer for Vice, and he has a series where he goes to places and does their drug. And he has one where he goes into the Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys, this is where you get that giant frog that you can lick.
Okay.
So these guys have the frog, and they have it basically like they have it like all fully stretched out between
Oh my
two
God.
little tiny sticks.
Okay.
And they're
Is dead
like,
or
"Yeah,
alive?
Alive. Because you need it alive, and you need to agitate it so it releases the...
So it sweats. Yes. Because you need some frog sweat. You can have
Oh
a
my
relaxed
God.
frog. It's gonna be just dry. It's gonna be a dry
Yeah.
frog.
So weird. And then he licks it, and he was like, that did not get me high. I just feel horrible. But interesting to
Yo,
see
this frog is big.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Good Lord. All right, let me bring this to the screen here. That's a big frog.
Check out the episode. He also did one where he heard about a drug you can do, and it brings the dead back to life in Africa. So he went down there, and he's with people who are doing it. One of the guys like standing there smoking, and then he just face plants, and he's like, "I don't think I'm gonna try this one." But man, this guy tries anything. He'll go to Amsterdam, do the mushrooms, but like that's kind of safe. Everything else, I'm like, don't put that in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I'm too scared for permanent damage, dude. It
I
goes
think
somewhere
it's
you don't come
overrated.
back.
Yeah, I don't know. With most drugs that doesn't happen. With almost none of the drugs that happens.
You don't think so? I hear about it. I guess that's
It doesn't
what
happen
I'm
with
focusing on.
cocaine. It doesn't happen with heroin. It doesn't happen with acid.
Well, you don't know.
I've been around people who've done all of those things.
Oh.
But even meth, I'm not saying do any of these. I'm just saying, like, most of these let you come back once.
The problem is that I'm pretty sure they don't some of these don't let you come back. Isn't like heroin really bad? Like it's just once when you're in, you're like, that's it. I need
We
this
should
dragon.
have like a...
We
like a
had.
well, that was different. Let's not bring that up again. But we should, have a guest on who doesn't want to reveal their identity and then go as deep as possible. Because last time, I didn't want to broach the subject more because I was like, what's this guy not willing to say he's done that's illegal?
Yeah, he was so forthcoming though.
We were both caught off guard.
Is that a reflection on like our low level of talent back then? Like how would we have dealt with it differently at this time when you're just gonna give me up, you're gonna give me the information? We should have leaned into it.
I think I was just like, I hope this guy doesn't like get himself into trouble doing this. But yeah, I liked it though. It was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
I did the
All
same
right, well,
thing again.
You're in the city, so you might have more access to people with.
Heroin problems.
I don't want to call it a problem because that sounds kind of
Judgmental.
Judgmental.
That's the world we live in. I don't want to say you have a heroin problem. I just want to say you have a habit that makes you sweaty.
Right. And really happy at times.
At times, I think so. I think relaxed is more the word with heroin. It makes you feel hyper relaxed from the people I've seen. I'm like, that guy looks calm as shit. And then later, itchy. That's what happened. You're calm, and then you're itchy, and you have a fever.
All right, let me close the podcast off by telling you a piece of knowledge that I learned from a heroin addict.
Fire away, man.
Okay. Sometimes you have to come up with $200 a day just trying to feed your habit. So how do you do it? You got to steal some stuff, right? Okay. If you break into a house, that's high risk. But you break into a car, lower risk. But how do you break a window without making too much of a noise? You take a spark plug. You break the spark plug so you have a piece of the porcelain from the spark plug that's pretty sharp. And then you just wind up and you chuck it at the window. It cuts through the window like butter. And it just crumbles. Not that much noise. No big, not that big of a sound. And then you just reach in and you pick up the wallet or whatever else is inside the car. And away we go.
No way. You want to try it?
We have plenty of spark plugs over here. We should break one and throw it at some windows.
Yeah, I wonder if a junkyard would mind. Just show up. So. I'm like, I need to throw one thing through one window. I'll give you $5. Yeah, I'm trying to lowball it here. You started off with the asking price. I'll work my way up to 15. Thank you.
Fair enough. I'm horrible at bartering.
Awesome.
But anyway, people, this has been episode 261. Thank you for hanging with us. It's been a weird ride. If anyone has if anyone has frogs, hit us up. We want to learn a little bit more about it.
And if you've done heroin and you want to, just come on and talk about it, we don't have to know your name. We can just black you out.
Mm-hmm. You don't even have to turn your camera on. We'll do a voice modulator.
Yeah,
easy peasy. We got
some heroin.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Good night.
Yo. Crash and flow. Crash and flow. Crash and flow.